Before he was a song. Before he was a saint. Before winter carols placed bread in his hands and charity in his steps, there was a boy born into a fractured land, Bohemia, in the early 10th century, a place where old gods still whispered in forests, where Christianity was young and fragile, and where power was never inherited without blood. This is the story of Wenceslas Vaclav, Duke of the Czechs, who would one day be known by us as Good King Wenceslaus. Wenceslas was born around the year 907 into the Přemysliv dynasty. His father, Duke Vratislav I, ruled Bohemia under the shadow of stronger neighbors, Francia to the west and Magyar raiders to the east. But it was the women of his life who shaped him first.
Hold him steady. This child will need strong hands around him, for the world will not be gentle.
This was Saint Ludmilla, his grandmother, a baptized Christian, a woman of discipline, letters, and prayer.
You would raise him kneeling before foreign gods, Mother Ludmilla? Rome does not rule Bohemia. Christ is no foreigner to the poor, nor to rulers who wish to keep their people alive.
Wenceslas's mother came from a pagan Polobian Slavic tribe. She was politically sharp, fiercely protective of Bohemian independence, and suspicious of Christian influence, especially when it came to the German priests and Latin books. Between Ludmilla's psalms and Drahomira's iron will, the boy learned early that faith and power were never separate. When Wenceslas was still a child, his father died suddenly. Drahomira became regent, and Ludmilla, a teacher, guide, and grandmother, and she became a threat to Drahomira. The Duchess wants it done quietly. Quietly? She prays louder than most men shout. Ludmilla was strangled with her own veil at Teton, around 921 AD. Her death was meant to end Christian influence at the court. Instead, it sanctified it, and the boy remembered it. When Wenceslas came of age, he took the ducal throne himself. He did not rule it as a conqueror. He ruled it like a custodian. He rebuilt churches, supported priests trained in both Latin and Old Slavonic. He governed not as a king, but as a duke among rivals.
You bow too often, brother, to priests, to Germans, to ghosts.
I bow to keep Bohemia standing.
And what of tribute to Henry of Saxony? Silver flowing west like a river of shame.
Silver can be earned again, but dead sons cannot. To prevent invasion, Wenceslas paid tribute to Henry the Fowler, king of East Francia. It was pragmatic, but it was unpopular, and it would cost him dearly. Centuries later, they would sing of him, walking through the snow, bringing food to the poor on the feast of Stephen. A duke known for personal charity, who worked fields with peasants, who baked bread for the altar with his own hands. The song is not false. It is compressed truth, a memory shaped into a melody. In the year 935, or perhaps 929, sources differ, Wenceslas accepted an invitation from his brother, Boleslav, to celebrate the feast of Saints Cosmas and Damian at Stara Boleslav. Some say he knew, some say he suspected, but none say he refused. Brother, why do the men watch us so closely?
Because you are a duke.
Or because I am alone?
Quickly now!
Blades were drawn. Wenceslas stumbled towards the church door. He died there, unarmed, near the threshold of the sanctuary. A duke murdered by his own brother. Boleslav ruled after him, iron-fisted, ambitious, and effective. And yet, pilgrims came. Miracles were claimed, and Wenceslas became more powerful in death than he ever was in life. His body was translated to Prague Castle, his name invoked before battle, his banner raised behind kings. Bohemia would crown many rulers, but call only one its eternal duke. Wenceslas did not conquer empires. He did not rewrite laws of war. He chose restraint in an age of violence, faith in a time of fracture, and mercy when power demanded cruelty. And that is why he is remembered today as Good King Wenceslaus.